So this is Gamer Dom and welcome back to my garage. I'm going to take a look at the next tank I've unlocked along the Panther line that ultimately leads through to the E50M, which is the sort of German medium tank line effectively. And it was a line, if you've watched any of my other videos on this, I kind of left out early on, mainly because I didn't really like mediums when I first played the game. The more I've played it, the more I've actually enjoyed mediums, probably more than any other class on the whole. But anyway, that's by the by. So I've gone back and researched through, and it's been an interesting journey, shall we say. So we go back, start around the Panzer IIIA, the DW2, which is a god-awful tank. Then the VK3001H, which I really like, and I've held on to, and you can see a couple of ace tanker games in that. And then we head down this line, which is the VK3002M, then onto the Panther, Panther 2, E50, and E50M. So, the VK3002, it has that unmistakable Panther look, doesn't it? It just looks like the Panthers, and that's for a good reason. This was an alternative design that the Germans built, which was put up to compete against the design that then became the Panther. So this was the losing finalist, if you like, in that process. So a bit like the Tiger P is the alternative prototype for the tank that went on to become the Tiger 1. This is similar. So what's it like? Well, it's a tier 6 German medium tank. And it's kind of interesting. I've quite enjoyed playing it. I've had some good games, I've had some awful games in it. It's, let's start at the top. 840 hit points is actually very good for a tier 6 medium. So that's, that's a good start. It has, weighs about 43 tons, and has a 700 horsepower engine, which means it is pretty reasonable speed. It will do a top speed of 55 kph, which is very good, and the acceleration on it isn't too bad either. So you have a viable option in this tank to be a bit of a flanker, if you pardon my expression. Traverse speed of 30, which is okay. Now the thing that makes this one interesting is its armour. So the hull armour is not particularly great. 60mm at the front, but it is pretty pretty angled. But 60mm isn't great, and the lower plate is pretty well angled, but is even thinner still, and can be penetrated pretty easily by the sort of guns it's going to go up against. Side hull armour is very weak, only 40, which is the same as its rear. So HE shells, artillery hits will most likely penetrate the side armour very easily and do a massive amount of damage inside. So you've got to keep your turret, your front, pointing at the enemy as much as you possibly can, and this tank cannot side scrape. Turret armour is actually at the front is its one juicy piece of armour. It has 100mm, and you can see it's pretty good. That's a huge gun mantle, and that will bounce shells. So hull down in this tank is absolutely the way to go. If the enemy can only see your turret front, you've got a fair chance of bouncing shots. Now there is a weak spot in the cupola up here, but it's not that big, and it's quite hard to hit, particularly if you're below. Say this tank's looking down on you, it's quite difficult to see that, assuming that you couldn't see anything here. So yeah, front of the turret's pretty good. Side and rear 45. It's a little bit rounded, but again, you're not going to bounce an awful lot. So yeah, armor's not great. So you've got a mobile tank with pretty good hit points and pretty weak armor, apart from when it's hull down, and that's only when it's being frontally hit. So what does it have? Well, it actually has exceedingly good gun. So the top gun on this, and there are only 2 guns on this to reset. Well, you start with one obviously, and then there is this 75 long 70 gun, which is pretty much on every tank the Germans have, and it's damn good. It's a 75mm, as you'd be very surprised to hear. Has a really good rate of fire, 14.29 rounds per minute. Penetration is 150, which is very nice. APCR round is 194, which is also very good. HE is not so great, 38. The average damage is a little on the low side, so 135 average damage with the standard round and the APCR, 175 with HE. So you've got a very fast firing, very accurate gun that has very good DPM. So this, as well as being a potential flanking tank, this tank is a sniper. If you can get it in a position where you can keep that gun firing 14.5 rounds per minute, it will dish out the damage, and it's pretty good at long range. 0.35 dispersion is pretty good. Aim time 2.3 is okay. It's manageable. So this gun is very good. Have a quick look at the modules that there are. It's quite grind friendly, this tank, as well. So you'll come in with this standard 75mm gun, which is a little lackluster to start with, but as I say, you've only got one module to get onto the top gun, so that's pretty good. The turret, does that give you anything? Yeah, so the turret gives you a 20 upgrade in the frontal armour, so that's also worthwhile. And the engines, I think you've already got these engines. Yeah, it depends where you've come through, but chances are you've already got a lot of these engines. So it's not a bad little grind, to be honest. View range 370 base, which is also very good. So, you know, it's a good all-round medium. Good for sniping. You've got the mobility though for sort of mid to late game where you want to sort of get round things and flank things. But I would always recommend that initially, at least, you try and find yourself a nice little position where you can get your turret, the anything visible, and just get that 75mm firing as much as possible. So there you go. Let's go and have a game. See what we can. Oh, just quickly on equipment, I've put rammer, gun lane drive, and improved vents. There's a case for using optics or binoculars since you're going to snipe with this. I've chosen not to. You know, I put the vents on because it helps my crew all round. Gun lane drive, you know, any tank, in my mind, any tank that you are trying to keep the gun singing, that has a high DPM, a gun lane drive or improved vertical stabilizers is essential. So that's why I put that on there. And yeah, well, rammer, because you want to increase that gun speed. So let's go and have a look and see what we can do in it. So here we go, El Haluf encounter game. It's a tier 6 tank, so you can see up to tier 8, so we've been lucky with top tier. Just less than half the teams are tier 6s, so that's pretty good. So someone was asking in comments in my last video what mod pack I'm using. I usually use Aslans, but this time I've used Webiums, which are another one of these ones where you can select various options, because I like those. You can choose and, you know, take what you think is most important for you. So here you go. See, I'm off and running. I'm on 35, 37. Got a little bit of downhill here, so we're away quite quickly. Obviously the T67 and the M8A1 are much quicker than we are, but we're off and running. It's not a bad looking tank, actually. Quite like the look of it. Okay, let's see what we can do. So I'm going to try and come up in the sort of classic medium position and see whether we can get that gun working, and use the gun depression, which is very good, and the gun mantle to try and bounce shots. Oh, both these guys are coming this side, that's great. I guess that was fairly inevitable. We've lost one target. Put one into the Crusader. Now there is RT, so we do need to watch that. Let's see if we can, yep, there goes the RT. Knew that was inevitable. Oh, sugar. There's a Skoda behind us. You cannot die. Okay, we could have had him, but we didn't. And the RT is really causing mayhem, as I knew he would. See if we can persuade that Cromwell to have a little pop out. It's a BKH. BKH's got a lovely gun, but very little armour. Missed a chance at the Cromwell, which Crusader, which is really annoying. But you can hit that BDR quite well. So there you can see the rate of fire of this gun is brilliant. It's almost worth taking the shot there. Come on, a little bit further, Matilda. There we go. So he's down, let's push. So the gun's fast firing, it does not a huge amount of damage, but it's pretty good all the same. Hotty butt. Leave that to the others. Ow. 88 is a bit more of a problem to take on frontally, so we're going to use the mobility now. See if we can get round him. He's going to be kept busy by all those boys in a minute, hopefully. So you can see we're doing 40 odd as we whiz along here. It's a bit jerky this because I'm recording as live, and that does muck up the frame rate on my game, which is slightly annoying, but I think it's sometimes better to see the game as you play it. You cannot die. Put one into his engine compartment, another one to his engine compartment, and try to track him at the same time. Yeah, there we go. And really, he's in it. Look at the DPM here. Oh, bounced one. Why am I not penning him? All of a sudden I'm not penning him. Ah, that's better. Right, so we got him now. So he's down. We've done 1500 damage, which is pretty good, I think. You'll agree? See if we can get this Covenant to do the other function of this tank. Ah, missed. Oh gosh. Oh, stop moving. It is an accurate gun, honestly. You cannot die. So there's a Hellcat up there. Let's see what we can do. And that's all. I'll probably get him before I can go. Hey! Watch out for that. Watch out for that big rock, Dom. Yeah. It's cunningly hidden. Oh well, we might as well just get in the cap because he's dead. Might as well get some victory points. He's dead anyway before we can get there. So there you go. you can see the VK30 in action. It's a good little tank. I kind of enjoy playing it. I won't keep it. Oh, that was good. That was a high caliber first class mastery game. Nice. What do we get? So first class, 5 for effect, fighter, duelist, bruiser, and high caliber. Cracky, I got 5 kills there. I should have allied to somebody. Should have platooned, I would have got the mission done. Oh well. So 1600 damage, 5 kills, base 971 XP, fired 21 shots, 17 hits, 14 penetrations. So very, very nice. Took 4 hits, 2 of which penetrated, 2 didn't. So, you know, as I said before, if you can get your turret in a position where it's facing the enemy, you've got a fair chance of bouncing, particularly when you're in, you know, your top tier. Against tier 8s, yeah, not so much. 31,000 credits after cost 26,000. Didn't fire any premium or anything, so didn't need to. First victory of the day, made nearly 3,000 credits. So nice. Should we push our luck and try again? Yeah, go on then. Okay, a bit more challenging. A tier 8 game, Redshire. Another encounter. Oh, it's quite a nice looking tank actually. I have to say I'm quite looking forward to the Panther and the Panther 2 because I quite like this playstyle. I think naturally I like to play the early game a bit reasonably gently and get in sniping positions and use an accurate gun. So it looks like the playstyle probably suits me. So we'll see. I'll probably get them and think they're god awful. So I'm going to head up to the middle sort of ridge, village, whatever you want to call it, village, hill. Oh. T25 seems to want to run me off the road. Or did I want to run him off the road? There's a question and a half. Loving the new, now I've got my better graphics card and better CPU. I'm really liking the graphics. It's a bit jolty though, the frame rate's a little bit low because of recording. So if it drops too much I might have to stop recording and just go to the backup plan. Now I have got 6th sense in this tank. Oh well, so nothing went the other side. Oh, and then I bounced. Twice I bounced him, you've got to be kidding me. Two bounces on an ELC. Yeah. Seems fair enough. So nothing going out to heavy alley down the... Oh. So the aim time on this gun is not too bad. Oh, there's a Hellcat coming around. Let's swing the turret round. Those heavies coming around this way. Oh dear. This isn't going well. Bit worried about where that Hellcat went. No shot on the Skoda. I have now.
You cannot hide.
Spotted now. I have to go premium here, so I can only see his turret. He's spotted. Okay. Gonna go back to some regular rounds. See if we can support our Super Pershing. He's a bit on his own. Oh, I've got a Hellcat coming in. Oh, shit. Didn't see him until the last minute. Oh, dog going crazy. Must be the postman. Okay, so the Hellcat's gone.
You cannot hide.
He spotted me. Okay, lots of noise in the house. Really wanted to get that tea. Wow, it's been intense. Let's change out that ammo. I don't mind. I've got the OO behind me somewhere. Okay, oh ho behind me. Right, so where's the other heavy? Where's the VK gone?
You cannot hide.
Oh, there he is. Damn. Damn, I lost track of the VK. Anyway, cracking game. Well, let's just remember to do, if we can, for the mission. See if the Skoda's paying attention. He's on 4 kills, I've got 1. That would give us the mission. Or the... Watch your back, VK's coming the other way, mate. Come on, kill him, he's obviously reloading. Damn. They got an OHO in our base. base, or in the base. Oh, to your left, to your left. Oh, he wasn't paying attention. As two of us have lost track of where the VK-36 has gone. It's a big slow tank, and we keep losing him. It's got no armour to speak of, though. Oh, we've still got this Carnarvon. Surely he can kill him. Oh no, you're kidding me. VK's on 4 kills. What? So 13 plays 12. What's the betting? Oh, good save. Good, he's down. Oh, but the Carnarvon took a big old... Don't face him frontally. He's trying to side scrape in the Carnarvon, and I'm not sure you can do that in the Carnarvon against an OHO. I don't know whether the OHO is firing HE or armour piercing. Oh, here comes the T34. See what he's up to. Oh, he was trying to do the right thing, but just left it, probably sort of made it a bit obvious. This is going to be close. Come on. So the OHO's done it's gone back in the cap. So we know he must be on the other side. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Come on, Carnarvon, go for it. This looks like he's going around the back. But actually the OHO's weakest on its side. He has got the top gun on that Carnarvon, I think. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Wow. That was close. That was really close. Good game though, and you can see you saw the VK again in action. It's got a good snipey gun. So we've got 3rd class and fire for effect. We got 600. Came 4th on the team, 1000 damage, 1 kill. Not the best. 18 shots fired, 13 hit, 9 penetration. So yeah, most of those are at long range. 22,000 credits, but we fired some premium, so we dropped to only 1500 XP. As 1500 credits after all costs, 900 XP. So there you go. That's the sort of I'm going to call it the Panther Prototype, the VK3002M. I quite like it. I'm not going to keep it, but I quite like it. And I've done reasonably well in it, I guess. Let's have a quick look at my record in it. Available in garage, tier. Where is it? There we go. That's the one. So I played 21 games, 52% win rate, average XP 725, which is not bad at all. 24. Average damage is 950, which I think is not bad either. So you know, we're doing okay. Maximum damage I've done is nearly 2,000, which is, again, you know, you're firing an average of, what is it, 135 damage. So you know, it's hard to get a huge amount of damage in this thing because it doesn't fire big alpha guns do that. But you know, it's a fun tank, and I'm kind of looking forward to moving on through this tech tree. I'm now not far off being about halfway to unlock the Panther, so and this hasn't been a chore working through this one, so I will enjoy playing it. So anyway, this is Gamer Dom. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing to the channel. I shall now go and put the dog to sleep because he's barking all the time. Now he wants to go out for a walk, poor thing. I shall go and do that in a minute. So anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take them too seriously. Remember, it is a game. See you again soon.